Welcome back everyone. Today's cryptocurrency is Crypto.com, otherwise known as CRO. I love the fundamentals of this coin and we're going to take a look at the charts for a little bit, requested by Joe Mike and Jabin Akhtar. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. So if you want me to review your cryptocurrency, leave a comment down below. I'll do an honest take on it, a good review on it, an unbiased one as well, and I'll add it to my list. So thank you for everyone who's been recommending your cryptos. I've definitely added it to my Google Sheets, but let's get started with Crypto.com. I'll give you some price predictions. I'll compare it to Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we'll see how it stacks up to the rest of the other cryptocurrencies, because Bitcoin is still going and we still have at least a few weeks, I reckon, of some profits to be made here. I'm not one of those hodlers who just hodl my coin. I do trade them often and maximize my gains that way. That's just how I approach the market, but I'll do a genuine analysis for you. So let's have a look at Crypto.com against its USD value. So I've drawn a few things here and I'll walk you through it because I know it can look a little bit overwhelming. First of all, let's have a look at the yellow lines. So it should always get the first part of it. So we've got a yellow line here and we've got a yellow line here. The one at the top, that's the major 50% that we have to cross. So we had a clean slice right through it, bounced back, tried to find support on it before breaking down again. If you know my channel, you know how much I talk about the 50% level. Michael and Jason Pizzino talk about this tool a lot, and this level, it comes from WB Gann, and it is just so good in how accurate it can be in the charts. A lot of people think the 618 mark is the most important mark. No. 50% mark is the most accurate one. So you can see here, 50% rejection, couldn't get up there, back down, and tried it again. And it looks like we'll be making another attempt at some point in maybe the next week or two to the next 50% mark, coming in at 52 cents. However, at the moment, I've drawn another yellow line you can see here, which is this one here, and that's coming in at 45 cents. And you can see again how well the 50% tool is there, because you can see pretty much bounced off the 50% zone perfectly. I've drawn my trend lines in this sort of teal color that you can see here. And you can see we broke trend and now we're testing as we speak. Beautiful textbook play to show that CRO is still gaining momentum and doing great strength. But you know my channel, I talk about volume. Volume is very, very important when you're thinking about your crypto, because I always say, if you're one of those people who's like, why isn't my crypto moving? Why is every other crypto moving and my one isn't? It's because there's no volume in your crypto. No one cares about it. You need the whales to be interested, otherwise they don't care. This is why Cardano broke through so many support barriers, because you had no whales coming to support it until just very recently. So you want good volume. So we can see the sell-off happening. This happened across all alts. A lot of alts had a dried up area here, and that's when we started to get to the next phase of the bull run, where we started to get higher highs and forming, because all the weak hands got sold off and all that's left now is whales, and it's time for higher prices. So we can start to see the volume increase here. So you can look at that area going from about mid-March, and you're starting to see the volume increase, and now you're starting to see the sell-off. But the beautiful thing is you get the high sell-off, you get a low close, which doesn't look good, but then you get the reversal, which makes it look good, because the next day you test a 50% beautifully, come back up on good volume, you get another short, you get another up thrust, but that's okay because the trend is still going up. So it doesn't hold as much significance as if it were a downtrend. Hopefully that makes sense. But all you need to know, if you just want the quick summary of it, is that CRO is testing beautifully and short-term traders are taking their profits, but the trend is still overall up. So I believe in this coin, and the volume's picking up as well. So I do anticipate things to really pick up with CRO. If you look at our RSI here, you can see, look at that, went basically from 36 in the RSI all the way up to almost 70 in the RSI, bouncing back down. Again, taking a little bit of a breather. People are taking their profits. People are happy to take 20, 30, 40, 50% on profit. The traders are happy with that. They're not like retail who wants 50,000x. They're not thinking like that. They got bills to pay, rent to pay. So that's what the pullbacks are. It's just the short-term traders who are cashing in their trades, generally speaking. There's obviously shorts and things like that in the market, but to make it simplified, generally that's what happens. Drawing my other support area here, that's the bottom trend line, the bottom teal area, and you can see that's my wedge. Like I said, we broke it and we're testing right here at the moment. So we'll see how things play out. I'm very bullish on this one at the moment because crypto in general is all up. But what I love about this is you need the volume. That's really what separates it. In Bitcoin, when Bitcoin's going up, the alts all go up. We all know that. But what you need to pay attention is the volume. Sure, your crypto might be going up 3-4%, but if it's got no volume, you should be a bit scared because you need that volume to come in soon. And that's what's going to make you those gains. It's volume and volatility, not so much just Bitcoin going up, or at least that's the way how I look at it. Let's do some price predictions and where I would like CRO to go. So I don't think any cryptocurrency is going to be really doing much all-time highs this bull run. I think Ethereum is going to call the market top for this one. I've said that on multiple videos now. I don't think Bitcoin's going to 100K. I don't think that. I think Bitcoin will probably get near its all-time high, maybe touch it, but I just think Ethereum is the one that started this next leg up with their merger that's coming. But at the moment, ETH really looks like it wants to go to its all-time high, maybe push past it a little bit. And anytime ETH or Bitcoin start going to its all-time high, you want to start being very, very vigilant and moving up your stop losses, because at any time, that's when retail is all in it. That's when the news is talking about it. Oh my God, Bitcoin just went to all-time highs. Ethereum went to all-time highs, and you should be very worrisome. So in the meantime, price predictions for CRO. Let's have a look. So like I said, major 50% coming up. We want a clean cut right through it, or at least least some sort of close above it at that 52.78 mark. So that would be here, 52 cents, call it 53 cents, almost rounding up. And then we get the next mark, which is the 625 mark at 64 cents, call it. And you can see that has a lot of resistance at the moment with a lot of big volatility. So look for this area to be a significant area of resistance for CRO against its USD value. Then we have the 666 mark. That one seems to have a bit of area as well of some resistance, not as much as the 625 mark. Then we have the 75 mark, and you can see that has a lot of resistance area too. 875 mark coming in at 84 cents, call it, and that has some resistance area too. And then we get to the all-time high at 97 cents, almost $1, and that's when we can start getting some clear skies. But I would not be buying CRO once it starts going past these 666 levels. Once it starts passing this, I pretty much dropped my crypto unless I've already held it and I'm getting those maximum gains because I've already bought down below. I don't hold CRO personally, but I do like the fundamentals of this coin. Like I said, I think the fact that they own the Staples Center, which is called Crypto.com, which is where the Lakers play, is always going to be a really good marketing campaign because that arena is very, very prestigious. And the Clippers also play that, and some award shows and things like that I held there as well. So good marketing campaign, and that management team at Crypto.com are very, very aggressive in their marketing, which I love. Let's compare CRO to its Ethereum value to see how strong it is. So here we go, good old Coin Codex. I compare all coins to Ethereum. I talk about this every single one of my videos. This is something I do for any crypto I buy. I need it to outperform Ethereum. If you can't outperform Ethereum, then you're just better off holding Ethereum, getting your gains, and reducing your risk substantially. If you can't outperform Ethereum, you need to be able to outperform Ethereum across multiple timelines. Chainlink, someone commented they want me to review Chainlink, and this Chainlink has always looked like this, generally speaking. It's always red. So I stay away from Chainlink. Uniswap has pretty much always been red across the board. So why would you want to buy Uniswap? I don't know, but some people hype it up. Let's have a look at Crypto.com. So here we go, Crypto.com at rank number 17. You can see a lot of red here, but pay attention to the numbers. We're all in single digits, which is really good. So 24 hours only down compared to Ethereum by 0.21%. Not much. I do anticipate that to go green. So you're already seeing it tick over. In the last 7 days, underperforming Ethereum by 5%. 1 month, underperforming Ethereum by 7%. 3 months, underperforming Ethereum by 9%. 6 months, that's when CRO was going basically a 5x. It got about 450% in a very short amount of time. Outperformed Ethereum by 165%. Year to date, underperformed Ethereum by 7.31%. And in the 1 year, only outperformed Ethereum by 21%. So you can see it's matching quite closely with Ethereum. These numbers can change, as you can see that these numbers are ticking over as I'm recording this, but it's just a nice initial screening to look at because you can't look at 10,000 coins easily. You need something like this where you can just consistently scroll down and just see, okay, what's green? If it's green, I might have a look into it. If it's red, it needs to be in single digits. Otherwise, I'm going to ignore it. So anything that's underperforming Ethereum by double digits, so something like Rose, I did a video on that. That was something I might not look at for the time being until it starts turning green and starts outperforming Ethereum. Like I said, I'm a trader and I want to take my trades and I want to put my trades back into Bitcoin and Ethereum because those are long-term holds. Those are the juicy blue chips that you really want to hold on long-term. They're the Microsoft and Apple of the cryptocurrency scene. I don't care what anyone says. So here we go. We have Crypto.com CRO against its Bitcoin value. Very, very simple analysis when I compare them against cryptos. You want them to be above the golden yellow horizontal line that I always talk about. So in this case, you can see CRO did dip below a few times here in here before we start to get up. And again, this is why you want your test. You can see here, if we look in, came up, we had our got up and we got up, and then we had a few days up consecutively, and then we came back down, tested the 50% almost on point. This is why I love the 50% tool. That's why I say it's the golden rule. And then once from there, we had the test, bounced off a perfectly broke trend, testing trend. So I do anticipate Crypto.com to start putting in some good gains in the coming days. So that's going to do it for this video. Again, if you want me to review your cryptocurrency, leave a comment down below and I will review it honestly, unbiasedly. I have ripped into some crypto saying it just doesn't look good, and some of the cryptos that I think have looked fantastic. Crypto, like I said, is overall on the way up, so a lot of charts are looking good, but always make sure you have a look at your volume. That's really the take-home message here. See how much whales are interested in your crypto. That's the only thing that really, really matters when it's in a bull market. Everything's popping off, everything's making money, but you want that volume to be behind you. That's what's going to make you those good gains. That's going to do it for this video. If it helped, give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and until then, everyone, take care, stay safe, and I will catch you on the next video.